winged creatures carrying messages from the heavens. Unearthly guardians entrusted to both observe and protect. Powerful warriors bringing about everything from plague to peace. But are angels merely the product of mankind's imagination? Or do they really exist? If so, where do they come from?
When angels appear, they begin to do things that defy our laws of physics.
I don't think they actually had wings. It was ancient man's way of saying they had the power of flight.
Are angels really supernatural beings from heaven? Or something more?
It's essentially a misinterpreted flesh and blood extraterrestrial who visited Earth a long, long time ago.
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. What if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? If so, might angels really be travelers visiting the Earth from distant planets? Angels. According to a Nielsen survey taken in 2010, nearly 70% of Americans believe in their existence. But what are they? Winged visitors from God as depicted in the Bible? Smiling cherubs who peer down at us from billowing clouds? Or something much, much more?
The concept of angels is obviously very widespread, certainly in American culture.
Angels first appear as divine beings, sent to earth as messengers of God.
They wanted to have God interacting with the human beings, but it seemed somewhat undignified to have God directly operating, and so he sent messengers.
The word angel is a mistranslation. In Hebrew, the word for angel is malach. However, the correct translation is not angel at all, but it is in fact messenger. In Greek, the word angelos is not angel. It is intermediary, middleman. And so what do we have in these stories? We have these intermediaries, these messengers, bringing information from quote-unquote God.
By definition, angels are otherworldly. Angels are extraterrestrial. They're not from this planet. So really, by definition, ETs and angels are the same.
According to the text, an angel of God appeared to the Apostle John on the island of Patmos and shared with him visions of the future. That God would return in end times to pass judgment on all humanity.
The book of Revelation tells the future of mankind, where angels appear over the earth, and the angel will punish mankind. And earthquakes, thunderstorm, gigantic floods, and catastrophes on earth.
Further evidence of a prophesied apocalypse was found in 1947 in arid caves high above the Judean desert. Archaeologists discovered nearly 900 documents believed to have been written in the time of Jesus. They are the Dead Sea Scrolls. Among them is one called the War Scroll that spells out in chilling detail a future apocalyptic war between the forces of light and dark.
The Dead Sea Scrolls are talking about a war between good angels and bad angels. And invariably, in almost every ancient literature, you end up with these cosmic fights between the forces of good and the forces of evil.
The idea that somehow the gods have different factions and they fight against each other has sometimes given rise to ideas like maybe there was an ancient war between alien factions visiting the Earth. That would have provided the visual imagery and the basic ideas for some of the ancient mythology. In Judeo-Christian and Islamic tradition, there's an idea that there will be some kind of final warfare when God defeats Satan once and for all. That's been interpreted by some people to say that the aliens will come back and they'll fight it out again one final time.
But have these warnings of imminent war on Earth actually come from God? Or could they have originated from somewhere else? And if the forewarned apocalypse were to occur, might it simply be part of a recurring cycle of natural phenomena?